Happy Saturday. Okay, couple things. Cindy Frazier, my neighbor, on Facebook, it's called Simply Cindy's. She is a licensed, health department approved baker, and she made these little bitty cherry pies. Let's see if I can bring them up there. They are so good. We bought 20 of them. They're only $1 a piece. And whoop, there we go. They're $1 a piece and no preservatives, right out of her oven. And they're so good. She's making apple ones today. So we ordered some of those. So if you like little pies, these are like no guilt pies. They're so tiny. They're so good though. You put a little whipped cream on them. Yum. Oh. Okay. That's Cindy Frazier. She's on Facebook. Her probably public is Simply Cindy. She lives here in Signet. Wonderful stuff. Another thing. All my single friends that are girls, or guys, I don't know. If you're single and you're a girl, for sure, start. I don't care if you can't cook. Just do something. Start videotaping yourself making food of some sort, even if it's grilled cheese. I have the craziest people like just, oh geez, the dog thinks someone's at the door. Friend requesting me, and I'm like, all these single people, and I'm like, this is not a dating site, so I don't know. I'll see what's wrong with it. This is why we don't do live. Okay, who knows what it is. Anyways, so seriously, start recording yourself doing something crafty or baking or whatever. Although who knows, these might be creepers that you don't even want to know. I'm not sure. I just delete. So anyways, today we're making Hawaiian ground beef. I thought that sounded good over rice. What I do usually is plug in what I have. So I have cooked ground beef, and I had pineapples and red peppers because that sounded good to me. And usually I make meatballs, and I'm like, but anyways, I found a recipe. So this is a new recipe. We'll see how it tastes. Sorry about the dogs barking. All right, if you're like me, you buy a lot of ground beef, and then you brown it, and then you put it away, just so you can pull it out and do different recipes with it. That's what I do. So that's what I did. So I don't have the raw ground beef. It is so hard to find raw ground beef right now. Anyways, so I am going to double, as I always do. Shh, Chase. I am going to double the recipe because we have a ton of people in our family. So it calls for, and I'm just going to put tell you what I'm putting in, and then I'll post the recipe. So I'm putting 2 pounds of ground beef that is already brown and ground. Okay, so I can get that hot. Now it says I gotta put the onion too. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the onion. I just had a Pampers Chef party. It closed last week, and I love my chopper. It's my favorite, one of my favorites. I like the mix and chop, and then the chopper. Definitely 2 of my very, very favorites. You know, this is $40 for this, but it's so worth it. I'm like, what was that noise? I don't know. Okay. Hopefully you're able to get out today, do some stuff. Someone said, oh, I didn't know. I didn't even think about not doing it in the lid. You can do it in wherever. Whatever's easiest for you. Now, not having my dishwasher, it's kind of a pain with this because I have to, I mean, it's not that bad. Truly, with me having to do the dishes, it's 25 minutes every time I have to do them that I'm never going to get back, that I feel like is a waste of time. I feel like if I would just be able to load them in the dishwasher, which would take, 10 minutes, let them wash themselves in the dishwasher, you know, I could save time. Anyways, it's not a big deal. It's the summer. I mean, I had to go out and purchase more silverware because the kids. Oh, is it this thing that just went? Oh, and it turned it on. That's what it is. Okay. The kids, I've had them use paper products, paper plates and things. I swear when they throw their paper products away, they're throwing my silverware away. So instead of getting Oneida, I just bought some cheapy stuff, 4 for $1 at Walmart until we get through this. Because then if they throw it away, I don't really care. Alright, so you're going to put your ground beef, and it can be raw. It can be, obviously it can be cooked, or it can be raw, and you're going to put onions. Now some of you are like, you know, I don't really like onions. And if you're an adult, and if you haven't had onions since childhood, try onions. Because every 7 years, our taste buds mature or change, and we don't have as many tasters on our tongue. So the thing that maybe turns you off with onions might be something that you can tolerate now. So if ever, I'm picking out pieces of big onion that my kids might figure out. Okay. So just try them again in something. I'm not saying take a bite out of it. I mean, because I don't like onion like that. But you can just try it. I've not had my allergy pills, so I'm hoping I'm not like going to sneeze it all over everything. Alright, so we are going to just do this over medium. I might even turn it down to low since it is already cooked. And I may turn it off to do a second. Alright, so once we get this all brown, then we're going to drain the fat off, which there shouldn't be too much because I already did that once. But we can do it again, no big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and let that heat. And while that's heating, I'm going to maybe... Jonathan, can I have a knife over there, please?
Fine.
Over there, right here. Steak knife. Thought I had one. Must have moved it. Thank you. I'm going to chop these, or not chop, but I need bell peppers into chunks, 1-inch chunks. Now, they say 1 inch, but I just do whatever my kids might eat. And so, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm just making up stuff, so I don't really care, but we'll see how it tastes. So while your meat's going, you can get your other items ready. I already made my rice, so that is all done. So we won't have to wait 20 minutes and listen to me gab about stuff. Trying to think what else is going on in life. Oh, if you've not seen, I'm not going to talk about too much, but I am the prom person at Elmwood, and we just had a meeting, the board, and they approved our prom plan. They're calling it something different. It's called, if I can think of it, it's an outside drive-in theater style event. So that's what it's called. I'm calling it prom, or after prom. It's just easier for me. But that will be June 23rd at our school. I'm so excited for the seniors and juniors. So if you have a senior or junior, please let them know to read their email, because I sent them all an email all about it, because I want to see as many as we can there. I think it's going to be a fun time. Lots of prizes. If you could see my house right now. Woo. Anyways, so it'll be a good time. Someone said, why don't you put these on YouTube? And I thought, well, because I kind of talk about local things. And some YouTube people might be like, what? What did she do? Why did she do that? I don't know. And then I always worry about even more people friending you. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it, but maybe if you're on YouTube, they wouldn't, because it wouldn't be on your personal thing. I don't know. Maybe. Anyways. I mean, I know it's good to have friends. I think I have like over 1,200 on Facebook, so I feel like that's plenty of friends. if I needed something, there would be at least 5 people on Facebook that would help me. Probably more, but I know I could count on, people to help. My FabFitFun box is supposed to be here today, but I don't think it's coming because it still says Pontiac, Michigan, which I'm not happy about. They better not have lost it. I will do a live when I get that. I'm so excited about that. So I'm thinking it'll come Monday, which is Flag Day. We'll see. I'm hoping. Okay, so I have those already. And then it says, well, I mean, the recipe doesn't talk, but it states that I need 2 cloves of minced garlic. And so since I already said we're doubling it, I have 4. So that's the nice thing about this chopper. You can chop fruit. I sometimes put strawberries in here and then put them with stevia. You can chop, look at that, yum. Oh, garlic. You can chop anything. This is going to be a quick meal. You could always do this rice ahead of time or right when you get home from work. Say you're working. God bless you if you are. So say you're working this summer. You could always do the rice really quickly, either in your Instapot or on the stove. I did it on the stove today. Get that going right when you get home. Wash your hands, do that. And then maybe go do something. Let it sit. It's been done. My rice has been done. Oh, for at least, I'd have to say 25 minutes. Because I'm trying to prep a lot of this stuff so you guys don't have to watch too much. And it's still really hot. It's in my lovely, lovely Dutch oven. It's my favorite. My Sito, which means grandma in Arabic, and my mom had pans like this. And so I got them when I got married. Love them, use them all the time. Sometimes you get a piece of, I'm not pulling out gross things. Well, in a sense, I guess. But they're just pieces of the onion that's kind of not chopped up or whatever. We were watching a video yesterday. I don't remember even what it was on. But, this lady was making keto, carb-free brownies or something, and she's talking or whatever, and my son's like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. It's worse than yours. And I thought, thanks. Is that a compliment or what? So anyways, I know this aren't for everybody. But I love when I see people out. Like I saw someone out today. I won't mention her name. But she said, I love your guacamole recipe. I use it all the time. It's so good. And she said, she likes to watch the videos. And that just makes me feel so much, it just makes me feel good that people like them. Anyways. All right. This is taking forever. So I'm going to go to medium. And try to get these 2 big pieces that are still frozen-ish. I don't want my videos to be 32 minutes because then you're all like, when you're scrolling through, you're like, maybe that'd be a good video. I don't know if I have 32 minutes to devote to this video. So I try to do them like 20 minutes. So I think I might quit talking since I'm all ready and prepped and pause it and then we'll come back. Alrighty, it is all finished, and it smells really good. It's the onion that smells really good. So, I think you can see it. Come on, start back. Okay, it doesn't like when I take it off. Alright, it says, after that's already browned and drained, which there is no grease in here, so I don't even have to drain it. You will, though, if you use raw beef, because obviously... It said, add the garlic cloves and cook for 1 minute. Hope this isn't a blooper outtake. Okay, good. Okay. So add the garlic and cook for 1 minute. It is 2:44. Well, one says 2:44 and one says 2:48. Well, I'll just look at the 2:44. So I'm not really sure what time it is. I know it's Saturday, June 12th. Hey, real quick, y'all want some stuff from Kohl's? Really good deals going on this week. If you have a, well, pretty much, if you spend a ton of money and you get the MVC, you get free shipping anywhere, which is wonderful, especially for Father's Day, because, you know, then I can send my father-in-law stuff, and I can get it for my kids. Anyways, it's spend $50. They used to do spend $25, get 10 off, which was so good. But anyways, they don't do it anymore. Spend $50, and it doesn't matter what coupons you have. You just have to have $50 in your cart of stuff. So once you do that, then you go to the apply, and you put in family 30, just all together, family 30. It'll take 30% off if you're using a Kohl's card. And then, if you have $50 in there, even after the 30%, there's a $10 off coupon you get to use. And so, such a savings. Really good, and you can send it wherever. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to get to your father or father-in-law by next week, by Saturday, or, well, Sunday's Father's Day. It's not going to probably get there, but it's a thought that counts. Tell them it's on its way. Okay, so we added that, and we waited a minute. Now it says add in ketchup, which ketchup you're like, ew, but, oh! Well, I even said ew. Okay. Okay, we're not going to rewind. You know, things happen when you're in the kitchen. It just does. It just depends on how you respond to the craziness. All right. Now, I don't know why that blew up at me, but whatever. So, add 2 tablespoons of ketchup, which I'm going to do 4. 1, 2. I usually would not do this. I'm only doing it because I'm on here. I usually just eyeball it because then I waste. Okay. Because it obviously all doesn't come out. That's okay though. Alright, that ketchup's a little crazy. Alright. And then it says to add the brown sugar, which I already measured that out. 4 tablespoons of that. Yay, brown sugar. Rice vinegar. 2 tablespoons. This is good. So rice vinegar, you just buy it at the store. 1 in the Asian, 2, 3 in the Asian section, like Chinese food section. It has like a funky taste, smell. It's just, I don't know. All right, and soy sauce. Wow. Soy sauce is 2 also. So it's like 2, 2, and 2. But I'm doing 4, 4, and 4. 1. That's gonna be a lot of salt. 3. I'm not filling it up all the way. I don't know, some of you salt fans, you might be like, do more, I don't know. Alright, then the pineapple juice, which, just to tell you, if you're doubling it like I did, 1 can of chunked pineapple does almost 1 cup of pineapple sauce, or pineapple juice. I just had to add a little bit of water to make it 1 cup. Okay, so now you put it on medium. Oh, you can smell the vinegar. Smell it so good. Great. Then it says mix well and cook for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, so we are at 248. Well, I'm just going to do 253. So 253 in 4 minutes is going to be about 257. I probably won't keep it on here that long, but I am going to look ahead and see what else I need to do. Add in pineapple chunks and bell peppers. Mix well and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes until the bell peppers are soft. Okay, so we can totally do that. This is next. All right, I think I'm going to put stuff in the fridge, get stuff cleaned up. If you have not seen this, it's so easy to clean. Way nicer if you have a dishwasher. You just pull this out, throw it in the top rack. So easy. And then this comes out, throw it in the top rack, all done. So nice. Such a great tool to have camping or at your house. There's no electric needed. If you wanted to chop onions in the middle of a power outage, definitely you can. So, you know, I'm not sure why you would do that, but you could. Or maybe you wanted to chop strawberries because you wanted to make strawberry salsa. I don't know. But you can make, okay, truly, I need to do my salsa. Okay, I make homemade salsa. It's so good. It's because it's so fresh. I'll have to do that on one of these. But truly, I can make homemade salsa during a power outage with my chopper. Just saying. Okay. We'll be back. Okay, I debated and debated and debated. I said, wouldn't it be cool if I put some carrots, some shredded carrots in here? And then I'm like, well, okay, that means if I do, I'm going to have to wash this by hand, which I don't want to, but I really think shredded carrots would be really good in there. To give it a little more color, because you can use green pepper. Okay, it's been time, so I'm going to put these in, and I'm going to put these in. It's been enough time. Whoop. They need to go in. But I thought orange would look so pretty in here. And if I had orange peppers, I definitely probably, I don't know, I might do the carrots. I don't know. But just for some other color. So I'm just going to put in, oh, I don't know, a handful of carrots. Maybe. Plus carrots are good for you, right? They should be. All right, let's shred it. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if this thing has to be sitting to work. All right, let's see. Mostly in there. All right. So we're going to let those cook down to, oh, isn't that beautiful? Can you see it? I mean, it really makes it pop. It looks so nice. And I know that, you know, we're talking about food and eating, but it just looks so pretty. I don't know. Love is in the details. So I hate taking that thing out because I swear it's going to bite me one day. So sharp. Anyways, love it in the details, and if I like to look at pretty food, I guess. All right, so I won't complain about having to wash it. I'll just be very. Did you see that? Just be very careful with it. It just scares me a little. Okay, so we're putting this back in. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid on it. Get the carrot softened and the peppers. Oh, you know what? There's a timer on here. Time. 5 minutes. Timer, maybe. Okay. I never remember if you have to push the timer again or not. But maybe not. We'll see. All right, 5 minutes would be 3:08. So we'll see. I don't know if it's going to go down or not. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let it cook out and take you off because we've been 24 minutes, so we're getting long. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I did try a little, and it wasn't quite like I like something to be. So I added some more ingredients, which will reflect on the recipe. That's how you try recipes, though, and you know, you might add a little more if you think it's too salty. Don't skimp on the soy sauce, because I did have to add more soy sauce. I'm going to put 2.5 tablespoons. Okay, and I added 2 more tablespoons of brown sugar. per one. So really 4, but whatever. And then rice vinegar, I added another. This will be perfect. I did what I needed to do to double. Then a half teaspoon of garlic powder and a half teaspoon of garlic salt. And then I had the half cup of shredded carrots, which is optional. If you do double it, I'm going to write it here. If you do double, you'll have to cook for double the minutes on the last step. So they weren't quite soft, which I don't really like mine soft. I like them crunchy-ish, but I want them cooked. So, all right, now, yum. Okay, let me get a plate, show you what it looks like. Still hot. This thing is still piping hot, the rice. Okay, so we're going to get rice, and then we're going to get some Hawaiian. I'm like into the Hawaiian stuff. I just bought some scented plug-ins that are Aloha Hawaiian. They smell so good. It's not real juicy, but this is what is for dinner tonight. Might take a picture. Okay. So, I think the kids will like it. It'll be kid approved. Make sure, well, it's almost like I'm being bossy. If you know me, I'm not bossy. Wink, wink. Make sure you're getting out, talking to people. COVID's kind of over. I'm over it. I wanted to say, the people that have to wear masks, God bless you, because I truly can't. I'm claustrophobic, and I had such an awful experience with the mask that I said I could never go back into that store again until the mask season's over. It was awful, and I don't ever want to go through that again. So, and I'm not going to go on medicine just because I have to wear a mask. I don't feel like it's necessary. If I feel like I need to wear a mask, then maybe I shouldn't go out. That's how I feel. So, I don't feel like I need to wear a mask. But those of you who have to, whether you're in the medical field or the grocery store or the restaurant, people that aren't used to wearing masks, God bless you. That would be a chore for me. I probably would have to go into a different profession. Anyway, so I give it to you because there's no way I could. And now Cedar Point is saying that you have to wear a mask, which I don't get. But anyways, it's, I guess, not for me to get. You know, there's a lot of political things going on around and out there and sad stuff. So I don't want this to be that. I just want this to be a cooking show. Fun, fun, fun. Rainbows and unicorns. Anyways, so have a good day. And I hope that you have a great Saturday. It's before 4 o'clock and I've got dinner done. So yay! Now I can go sit down and do something on prom. But take care. And hopefully this video posts. If not, I'll do it to YouTube and then I'll post to Facebook. See you later. Bye.